Zel Boy Army, welcome to another video on the channel. In this one, we are talking icons. Yesterday's video seen very popular. You boys showed a lot of love to it. You said you love seeing videos about giving you different options for players to use. So I thought, you know what, we've not really done a proper icon one. I did one where I said an honest review of all the icons, but didn't go into too much depth about any individuals that much. And one of the popular videos, pretty much every FIFA that I do, is the best value meta icons. So I thought, you know what, a follow up to best value meta players that you need to pick up. Thought we'd do this for icons. Hear me out here. Don't just click off the video and say, oh, these aren't cheap, they're not value. Icons are never going to be the same value as general players. I've tried to pick ones that I think aren't ridiculously priced considering they're an icon, or I'm not picking ones where there's just such an easy option to pick over them that aren't icons. So there might be a bit of controversy, but I've tried to pick ones that I think are relatively reasonable price for what they offer. So I'll give my opinion on them all as well. Keeper, this keeper, Van der Sar, is the best keeper I've used this year. He's 6'6", he's got good traits, he's got very good well-rounded stats. But unless you absolutely need one, which you probably won't, I wouldn't be going for him unless you've got unlimited coins. For me, Inform Courtois is nearly as good. I don't think it makes a big difference, so I wouldn't be going for him. Left backs and right backs, they're just nowhere near worth it. When you look at Mendy at left back's better than nearly all the left backs. Walker's not miles off the best right backs. So I've not even included any of them. Centre backs are ones that I like, that I think are pretty decent for the price. You can see here we've got Sol Campbell. I don't know why you'd pay an extra few $100K for Rio. Yes, Rio's a bit better on the ball, but this Campbell's rapid, better physically. It's just not as big a name as Rio, but this Campbell's very good on this game as well, where being good on the ball isn't as big for centre-backs. I think he'll still be fantastic. A point as well, I've not tried all these icons. In the video yesterday, I tried nearly all of them, but you have to remember, icons are so expensive that I can't just buy and sell all of these to try for you guys. But I've played against most of them at some point, and just by my knowledge of the game and how these icons have played on previously, for how this game plays, this is my honest opinion on them. If you like this type of content, by the way, channel dedicated to helping you guys improve at the game, helping you build better teams, get your gameplay better tactics, make sure you subscribe, drop a like to this video. It would mean a lot. The 89 Blanc, he is basically a better Van Dijk early on in the game. Just a bit quicker, better on the ball. And the French link is very nice. France is probably the best nation on the game with Brazil, generally speaking, to build around. So Blanc always plays well and always a bit of a beast. We have Frank Rijkaard now. A little bit slow. That is a bit of an issue. As a ball-playing centre-back, he's about as good as it gets on the ball at this point. Very good defending as well. Very good physical. And one of the cheaper icons. Some decent Dutch players to help link in. I wouldn't be going for him over a Gomez or Varane, but if you really want an icon centre-back, that's part of the thing. Icons, sometimes it's nice to have one, just to play with some different players. Desai, now he's the best centre-back I've used this year, in my opinion. I've used quite a few icons. I've used Maldini, preferred Desai. I use Inform Gomez and Varane right now, but Desai is my favourite I've used this year. You probably say, why don't you have him still, Zal? Well, he's 900k. I don't think Varane and Desai and Inform Gomez are that much worse. I'm trying to save coins for when the prime icons come out. Oh, appreciate the follow. Chihan Emre, I think it was. Turn my alerts off. If you guys are still with me at this point of the video and you saw that, say hello, Cihan, Cihan. Put that in the comments. Let me know you saw that alert. Anyway, yeah, Desai, my favourite. Just a brute of a centre-back. But I'm kind of waiting for prime icons to come out before I maybe go into centre-backs. Or even team of the year. Let's go to midfielders. So we've got a few more here. You'll notice I'm not going for Hullet, Eusebio, R9. Yes, we all know who the very best meta icons are. But they're not value. R9 is the best player in the game right now. But it's 8 million coins. That's not good value. JJ Kocher when you consider that there's not many good right wingers who aren't icons, and this guy's like 350k, I think it's a very good card. You can put a Hunter on him, fix his shooting. He's already great on the ball. His passing's not awful. It'll be rapid. Like, I think he's a very good card, and he has 5-star, 4-star, which is a really good combo. You can see Albie wandering in the background there. Ballack, bit of a beast. I used him for like nearly 100 games earlier in the year in my own team. You can make him a bit more of an attacking player if you put a Hunter on him, or just beastly defender with Shadow. I really liked Ballack. Felt very, very good on this game. German's a pretty good nation. Under 1 million coins. 4-star, 4-star combo is very nice. Roy Keane. Yep, he's not rapid. Straight away, that makes him a bit off some of the elite players. But if you compare his stats to Patrick Vieira's 88, other than being a bit worse on the ball and quite a bit slower and smaller, I'm not stupid. I'm well aware he isn't as good as the 88 Patrick Vieira. They're pretty comparable stats, though, with the rest of it, like the defending, the physical, the passing, shooting, similar work rates. But this Keane's like 500k. The 88 Vieira's 3.5 million. Is he that much better? No, probably not. Socrates. On a game where dribbling matters more than the agility and balance, Socrates actually feels okay on the ball. You could always upgrade to his 89. Socrates is one of those players where he's 87, then he's 89, then he's 91 on base. Just each one's a little bit better than the previous one. Very good card, Brazilian, and this one's not actually that expensive, and the 4-star, 5-star combo is really nice. Blanc, a little bit expensive maybe for what he is, but Blanc, this 85 card is always OP, very, very good. Does a bit of everything. He'll be able to play for the whole year. Out of all the players on this list, he's going to be one of the very best in terms of he can just play all year in a team. He's just not really got a big weakness. He's 6'4". He feels decent on the ball. His weak foot, I wish it was 4-star, but it's a very good card and a good nation. Nedved's always overlooked. Problem with Nedved is he shares a spot with Nene. Talking Neymar. Neymar is about 100k more. He's obviously better than Nedved, but Nedved's an icon. Nedved, one position I think he could play is a centre defensive mid, centre mid, if you can fit him in your team that way. He always plays well on the game, Nedved. Every FIFA is pretty good, but he's cheaper than he should be because of Neymar. I think he's actually very good value, about 600k for this card. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Doesn't have a massive weakness defending, not the highest, but it's not too low compared to some attackers. But yeah, very good card. Mr. Dennis Bergkamp now. If you've not already done his SBC, don't do it. It's untradeable, not worth it. This Bergkamp's actually a pretty good, well-rounded card, though. Pretty good physically. 4-star, 4-star. Bergkamp's never going to be one of the very elite icons, but again, if you want an icon, this one at 640k, I think it was. Decent value and a pretty fun card to use. Kaka. I still feel that Kaka's cards are a bit lower than they should be. Like, I feel Kaka has been done dirty by EA. His only card last year that was worthy of Kaka was his Moments card. 5-star, 4-star, that was a good combo. This year he will play better. Well, I've played against him a few times. He's harder to play against because his dribbling's actually good this year. This card's pretty good, and it's well under 1 million coins, which for a Brazilian icon, he's actually quite a big name as well, Kaka, which normally raises the price. I think it's okay. And then Hadji. If you compare Hadji's card to Kaka, he doesn't have the skill moves. He's slightly quicker. He's got a better shot, like quite a lot better. His passing's better. He's about as good on the ball, but he's a bit weaker. But on paper, I think Hadji's got a better card than that Kaka, unless you really do like 5-star skills. This Hadji's not far off half the price of that Kaka. Yes, being Brazilian's a nice advantage for Kaka, but Hadji is pretty good value, but no one really ever goes near him. Just not that popular an icon, but he plays well, is a good card on the game. Okay, we're going to get to the attackers now. Now, bear with me here. The attackers, there's going to be some expensive ones in here. But to get good attackers, because it's the most important position in the game, it's most expensive, you're going to have to pay a bit more. I've picked a few cheaper ones in there, but I'm going to go through the list. So Baggio. I think Baggio's not a striker. I think he's more of a cam or a lamb. I don't think he's insane, but I think on this game where dribbling's big, he's a good playmaker in the middle. The 5-star, 4-star combo's nice. He has the finesse shot from the edge of the box. Yes, he's not got the best shot par, but you put a 100 on him, get him 95 finish, and that is getting to pretty deadly, especially with a finesse shot. Great passing. He'll be great on the ball. Decent icon to use. Zola. Zola is always just stupidly underrated on the game. He's quick. His shooting's okay. Passing's not bad considering short pass is the most important probably. He's insane on the ball. That aggression actually makes him a bit better on the ball than you expect. 4-star, 4-star, finesse shot. And he's never expensive. I don't like playing against this guy because he's hard to mark. At his price tag, I think it's like 550, 600k. Great value. Suka, I've said for a while this card's good, but we just need to get to his prime to up his pace, his moments. They're going to be really good cards, not far off the elite icons. Simply put, his dribbling's going to be good. He's going to be quick. And with a Hunter, you're going to be able to get him to 99 finish and 99 pace on his prime and moments. The 4-star, 4-star's nice. Not many people actually realise he's left-footed, which is a bit of a benefit. Outside of the foot shot trait can be nice. And yeah, just a decent striker to use and not that expensive really considering he's an icon. Torres, maybe he's double the price of Suka. And he is a better card right now, but he ain't worth double the price. But he's a new icon this year. Suka is new this year, but we have had him in the game before. You have to remember, though, with Torres, he's new, he's very popular, and he's near 1 million coins now. I don't think that's bad for how good this card is. His prime and moments could be very, very good. Cantona, not cheap, but we're talking about a card that is about 600k more than CR7. And in my opinion, people might disagree. I actually think he plays better than CR7 in game. I've used CR7 for a few hundred games. I've used Cantona for 2 weekend leagues now. And you can see Cantona's stats there. Pretty deadly for me. He has the outside foot shot. I thought he had the finesse shot. He scored a 35-yard finesse for me the other day. He's quick. He's got great shooting, passing, dribbling. And one of the big ones, his physicals are absolutely redonkulous. Great card. Very fun to use as well. I think he's a bit overrated on the game. I don't think he should be this insane, especially on his baby card. But yeah, considering he's French, got all these crazy stats, and he, for me, is better than CR7 and has the icon chemistry, I think he's okay. The price. Garincha, not cheap, about 1 million coins, but again, a lot better than pretty much any right winger that FIFA has to offer outside the icons. Has everything you want. 5-star, 4-star, great card. Georgie Best, similar to Garincha, a bit worse at passing, but better on the ball. Similar, if you need a right winger and you want to try one of these icons, they're good. Shame Best doesn't have 5-star skills, though. Van Basten, you might look at this one and think, surely not, Zel. Up to you whether you want to trust me or not on it, but finesse shot. The main issue he has is if he was 4-star skills, he could be a very good card. He's actually better at dribbling than people expect. You could put an engine on him to really up his dribbling. His shooting's already pretty elite. He's strong. I would still probably go Hunter to max his shooting and get him 95 sprint speed. His prime and moments this year are actually going to be very good cards, I think, and people might be taken by surprise how good they are. And I've included him because he's like 350k right now, which to get a try-cool icon out, I think it's decent. I can't see him dropping much more than that all year. Henry. Now, again, on previous last 2 FIFAs, he's been a bit clunky. On this game, not as much with him having good dribbling and agility. Balance don't matter as much this year. He has that finesse shot trait to cut in. 4-star, 4-star. With 100, he gets 99 pace, 99 finishing. His passing's elite. He's very strong. He plays really well on this game. I wouldn't probably pick him over Neymar still, because Neymar's just that good. But if you want to try an icon out, you love Henry, you're an Arsenal fan, he's okay priced at around 1 million coins for a French icon with such good stats. Dalglish, now, with this one, at the moment he's 1.4 mil, his baby's 87. The baby is 1 mil, so 400k cheaper, which is probably a bit better value. But because we're looking at expensive attackers, I thought we'll put him on the 90 just because he is better still. There's not a lot in it, but this one is still better. It's debatable which one's better value. The 4-star, 5-star combo is really nice. And Dalglish just plays very well on the game. You have to wait for his prime and moments to get a really elite card, but this one's not a mile off. Then last but not least, Emilio Butragueño. Comparing him to Dalglish, he's quicker. A bit better shot in terms of the finishing, but Dalglish has the long shooting. Dalglish has the outside foot shot, but Butra has the finesse. Butra's passing slightly better. Butra's a bit better on the ball. Actually, Butra's passing's quite a bit better, to be fair, when you add the vision. That 90 vision's good. Butra actually has more strength, but quite a bit less aggression. They're pretty comparable as cards. Butra doesn't have the weak foot, though. I don't know. If you like the scoop turn, then Dalglish is probably going to edge it for me. There's our attackers. There is my opinion on the best value meta icons in the game right now. Let me know if you disagree with any of them. Like I say, I might miss some, but I've looked at all the prices, all the cards based on what I know, what I think. That's my opinion. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for the support. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Appreciate you watching my content.